This cutter spins at about 1,100 to 1,200 RPM. That's quite dangerous because, for me, bleeds don't stop easily. I think completing this project is quite important to me because that is a significant portion of my grade.
With POTS, when I get up from a lying or sitting position to a standing position, I'll feel very dizzy.
To have a medical issue plague you when you're so young and to have your entire career possibly be destroyed by this. Frustrating.
So today I'm heading out to an international school to give a talk to many students. So this talk is about my wish experience. Hi Haz. Hello. Oh, yes.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
With Olaf.
Yeah.
You ready? Shall we go up to the big show?
Sure.
Please give your loudest applause for the brave Dominic.
Hi everyone. So that's me. I have a condition called Haemophilia A. And what that entails for me, it means that I am usually injured. These are pictures of me when I was younger. I'm injured in every shot. So as I've grown up, I have become interested in robotics. In primary school, I had won a mechanical design champion, so I continued into robotics, and that all led me to the Imagineers. They actually brought me to Hong Kong Disneyland, where I got to meet two Imagineers, Joe and Angus, and they brought me to see the different rides at the Frozen Land.
Our flight will take 1 minute and 32 seconds from Hong Kong Disneyland to Hong Kong's Dark Tower.
I got a very exclusive experience to be able to go behind the scenes because this is not something that many people can do. It's really, really grateful to be able to experience this wish and have a dream of mine being granted. The Disney Imagineers helped to conceive and design and also build the theme park. Robotics is actually used by the Disney Imagineers in their animatronics and other creations. My dream is to become a Disney Imagineer. I think to become an Imagineer isn't that easy. Another issue is there aren't Imagineers in Singapore. So for me to become an Imagineer, I would need to move overseas. And that is quite a challenge. To move overseas, it means I have to come to Singapore monthly to purchase the medication. And that is not feasible because there's the plane cost you got to worry about, and you're also taking time off work. I think I've read stories where people were not allowed into a country or not allowed to stay there for work there because of their condition that they have. Having said all these challenges and concerns I have, with my medical condition, it's always taking one step at a time.
Today, last process, we're going to do radius.
The project is actually about a handphone stand. Today is our final milling lesson, and then after that we're going to do the assembly. I feel excited because I get to see the project I've created over the past year, so you get to see the final outcome of it. Completing the project helps me feel more normal because I can also complete projects that my classmates can also do. Yeah, that's it. So that's the handphone stand.
I am the orientation group leader for an event called Healthcare Outreach Program. So I'll be bringing students around the NUS campus to various stations to show them how it's like to be a healthcare professional and the skills needed. So when I stand up, my heart rate goes up really high. It will go up to higher than 30 beats per minute.
So what precautions are you taking today?
So I also brought this huge bottle of water to make sure I stay hydrated throughout the day. And I also brought a pulse oximeter to track my oxygen levels just in case anything goes haywire. And also just take a mental note of like where the nearest hospital is It's a little more over the top than my standard precautions, so I would be tracking my heart rate consistently. So let's say if I do pass out, touch wood, the medical ID contains all my medical history and what needs to be done and the kind of medications that I'm on, because I would not necessarily be conscious to tell them. So at any point, your hands cannot touch the inside because the inside is sterile. This is blue, that means it's the clean forceps, the yellow is the dirty forceps. And then when you dab dry also, you need to fold it in half and dab. Get it? So you take this and you go around. Honestly, it's a pain in the ass because the kind of things that I'm allowed to do is very limited. Like I have a lot less energy than a lot of other people, and I have to make sure that I am able to regulate my vitals before the event. So it is very troublesome. Yeah, and it is something that a lot of people don't have to consciously think about. So yeah, it's just very frustrating in general.
So during the event, did you feel unwell at any point?
Actually, not really today, which was surprising. But the precautions that I managed to take during this event was just taking a lot of salt and drinking a lot of water and making sure that I stand up slowly. And anytime that I felt that I was uncomfortable, I would just sit down. So a lot of these projects and events that I join, they take a lot from me, but they are very meaningful. It helps me feel accomplished, prove to myself that I am not limited by my condition and that this condition doesn't define me. I'm hoping to see an improvement in my symptoms. As someone with POTS, I need to do graded, gradual exercises. I will be going for a physiotherapy tryout to see whether it's right for me.
Morning, Miss Austin. When I was in Set 1, I became a prefect. Every morning, we will report to our duty spot by 7:15. Morning. Finally, I will greet students at the foyer. Morning. Hi, please get your earpiece. And I also check the attire. I can take them. If there are other students in need, I will help them. Careful, I enjoy helping people because that actually gave me a sense of happiness. Hey.
Okay, good day.
Good day.
He's very, very, very kind-hearted. He can somehow totally forgot that he himself is a special need person. That he will really go way out to really help.
Because of my condition, the injuries happen unexpectedly. Had to be hospitalized and then have to miss out on lessons,
Okay, Infocom Club members, last year our Infocom Club had embarked on a Swift app development program.
I decided to join Infocom because my parents, they said that technology is useful. You can use technology to benefit people.
200 by 200, is this size okay?
Yeah, I think that's
This is okay. So I did this whole line.
No, so you only delete this line?
At the start, it wasn't something that I had expected it to be. When I first joined Infocom Club, initially didn't like coding at first because I found it quite boring. After a few sessions and being involved in some projects, I found coding more interesting as I realized how useful it can be.
Still has this.
We are creating a food app for the Western store owner. The objective of this app is actually to ease the queue in the store and then also let the students get their food quicker. Because we find that the Western store always has a long queue and then the recess time is actually a bit short, my schoolmates can actually use their student account to actually log into this app and order food. For students with mobility issues, it's really a huge benefit for them. It doesn't require you to actually go down physically to actually order the food. You can maybe even ask your friend to actually help collect it for you.
When was the last time you were in a wheelchair?
Oh, I was hospitalized at that time.
What happened again?
That time I think I had a swollen knee down here. And then I was limping and then...
How did your knee get swollen?
Yeah, sometimes it can happen unexpectedly. The major lesson that I learned from my condition is that life can be very unexpected. So I will try to explore different activities, try new activities. I didn't expect that I would like coding more after a few sessions. I'm still trying to explore my aspirations. Now that I'm learning coding, if I happen to join the IT field, I hope to join companies that build technologies that will help people with special needs.
Every time before I eat my meal, I have to check my blood sugar level. So I used to prick blood. But now I have like this new device called the Dexcom that I inserted in myself last week. So I just need to go on my phone and to the app, which tells me my blood sugar level. The reason why I'm trying out this new device is because last week, after school, my blood sugar levels are like either really high or really low. So I want to monitor my blood sugar level more often, and my parents will be able to know my blood sugar level as well.
One of the pros of this new device is that I will not need to bring my whole blood glucose kit with me.
The full solution is in this document. Okay.
During my lesson, my father messaged me and told me that my blood sugar reading is 12.8. I felt like my blood sugar level was a bit higher than normal, like heavy eyelids and like a little bit unable to focus. The level now is 13.8. So I'm going to inject insulin now.
So even though there are a lot of pros to this device, I don't think I want to continue using this device. Today, I'm going to Suntec City with my friends. After 10 days, I decided to remove my Dexcom device from my hand. I decided to remove this because it is uncomfortable. I'm constantly worried if it's going to fall off, because if it falls off, I won't be able to check my blood sugar readings on my Dexcom app anymore.
Constance, should you check yours? Oh yeah, I should. Okay.
So now I'm back on pricking myself and measuring my blood glucose level, and it feels normal to me because I've been doing it for so many years. When I started secondary school, I had a concern whether my friends may think I'm weird and judge me. But I do realize that actually a lot of people are caring towards me because they do understand what I'm going through. Well, I've come to realize that everybody has their own differences. So in my case, mine's diabetes, but I don't really feel different from the rest.
Hello, I'm Venetia. I have an appointment today. So today I'm here for my first physiotherapy sessions. I'm excited to see how this would help my POTS improve. But I'm also a little nervous. I am afraid that my heart will not be able to take it.
Hello, Venetia. Good morning. The unique thing about the exercise is that there's a certain heart rate that you need to exercise at.
Let's be honest, I go all out. I do 188 bro.
Okay. Okay, we might need to take you back. Okay. So how long have you been on the exercise?
Since November last year.
So about 3 months already.
I started with lying first, and then I went to recumbent.
Okay, why did you progress to upright?
Yeah, you gotta learn somehow.
Okay.
Gotta suck it up.
How suck it? It's okay, never mind. We take it step by step. Okay? We take it step by step. Then you have to be patient. It's not about trying to push yourself harder just to achieve faster results. It's a process.
Okay.
Because you are looking at adaptations that takes time. So your base heart rate, right, is actually at about 142, 143. Okay, and you will be doing that for 10 minutes before we move on to something a bit more vigorous.
Oh, that is significantly lower than my 188.
Yes, correct. Oops. So you should be working at about 162 to about 167.
I have been doing it all wrong. I have been pushing myself a little too hard. So I haven't really been seeing a very significant improvement in my POTS.
Okay, so Venetia will be cycling on this bike for a total of 30 minutes. The first 10 minutes will be a warm-up pace, and then after that we will be aiming for a heart rate of 100.
I'm pretty sure I'll hit 100 really quick. So
you're not supposed to hit 100 now. Just take it easy. Heart rate is 109 now, that's why we are going down. So really go slow, go light. No dizziness, lightheadedness.
The lightheadedness is starting to set in. And the nausea as well. Is it supposed to happen?
It might come on, yes. So that's where we slow down. How's the nausea now?
Still there.
Blood pressure's okay. You have another 2 minutes to go. Lightheadedness getting worse?
It's not getting worse, it's just bad.
We can stop already.
Are we giddy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, rest first.
It was more tiring than I thought it would be. My heart rate hit 100 a lot faster than I thought it would.
You? Okay. Okay, sit first.
It's a bit sad.
Why?
Like, I can barely tahan this kind of thing.
That's the reason you're here. We're doing
Yeah,
it
I'm sorry,
stages.
but like-
Stages. Okay, slowly. I know you have your goal in mind, okay? We're trying to get exercise to train up your heart, your muscles as well. So these things take time, really.
Hopefully I can keep up with the physio sessions. I think it will allow me to work better in a clinical setting because I would be able to endure the long-standing hours and not feel so tired after that.
My condition is incurable, but I can at least help others. It motivates me to continue pursuing nursing, knowing that I can be there for the patients in their darkest and most painful moments of their life. It feels like it heals a part of me.
I've stopped working since 14 years ago, and I've not taken up another job since. The main reason is taking care of Jue Ming. Another reason is my health issue. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and depression about 10 years ago. My symptoms started when Jue Ming was around 4 or 5 years old. I experienced giddiness. I felt like the blood rushing to my head. Then my wife realized that one day. She said something is wrong. So we have to head for the hospital again, this time myself. The doctor said most probably it's due to the long-term stress. I've been taking the medication for my blood pressure and depression for about 10 years already. I'm also taking the medication for my facial spasm for about 2 years already. It began with a very small twitch on the eye, but then slowly it started to spread further and further. The doctor said that it's most probably due to stress and also some facial nerve disorder. The stress is not just from taking care of Jue Ming. It's also because of other people's judgment. People just don't understand why a man will just stay home to take care of their kids and not working. Hey, Jue Ming, hey, come here, give me a hand.
等我先啊。
Yeah, the one also bring up.
等我先啊。
The chicken and the
the chicken yep, here you go. Now, as I get more mature, sometimes I would think that it's somewhat because of my medical condition. He had to quit his job as a technician to take care of me. Like, sometimes I will blame it on myself. Why do I have to have this condition and trouble my family?
Control, you see? Not parallel, you see? Saying it one. Saying it, you know, you saying it.
During my holidays or during my free time, I just learn how to cook for him. I actually quite like cooking because I get to cook for my family, contribute as a part of my family. Or sometimes I'll just volunteer to help out myself. Yeah, is it true?
Sometimes.
好fruit哦，好吃哦。吃饭哦，耶！妈妈、妈咪、姐姐、妈妈吃饭，吃饭，不错啊。
有进步啊。
不错，所以以后你继续煮。
好，
都交给他。
Today is a special day because I'm going to the physio on my own. I don't know what to expect, so I'm quite nervous and also happy for myself that I'm independent. Yes, I'm here. Recently, I started to go to hospital appointments on my own. In the past, when I went with my parents, they will be explaining to my parents, and my parents will be explaining to me. So now I will understand my condition directly from the doctors. What does my name start with?
J. Jumbling puzzle.
Oh, correct. With haemophilia, since it is a chronic condition, I have to manage it for the rest of my life. It's quite stressful for my parents. So by learning how to be more independent, I can relieve their stress and also their burden.
So today we are actually having a picnic. So we're going to Gardens by the Bay.
Make him run, that's right.
Having Haemophilia has changed things immensely. I think it definitely has given him better quality of life. Without it, he wouldn't be able to play the games he's playing.
Yeah, it comes at a big price, but I don't know, sometimes I think if you were to trade that for a better quality of life, I don't know how you can put a price tag on it anyway.
I think it is unfortunately quite necessary that if we can cut down on our expenditure where we can, to live a simpler life so that he can access the medicine that he needs, we have to do it.
He's squishing me.
Go on top.
Help.
So Haemophilia is a very expensive drug and it costs $31,000 per month. With subsidy, that is brought down to $3,000 per month, and this subsidy has to be renewed every year. And I will only know the results of it later this year at around September. I do hope that the subsidy goes through because without it, I cannot afford the medication. Whoa! I know there's no cure for haemophilia now, but I do hope that one day there will be a cure because there are so many more activities we can do as a family. Right now, we don't really do a lot of risky activities like trampoline park. And I think that's mainly because of me, because if I can't do it, everyone doesn't do it. If you remove that Dominic has haemophilia portion, it means that there's so many more experiences we can experience as a family. And I think, yeah, that's really then amazing.